I started putting this video together when Mickey was here. We were looking at this little video and looking up that in Denmark these churches had these kinds of spirals, and I had the pictures and I was probably going to make the video the next day or something, and then of course we all know what happened to poor Mickey. A week ago today already. I can't believe it that he's been gone. He's not been gone in my mind. Oh, excuse me. He's not gone in my mind. He's totally in my heart. I love him so much. Yeah, a couple of very interesting pictures of the spirals. I'm still devastated that he's gone. Heartbroken, really. I don't really know much about anything at the moment. It's been a very quiet day today. Yeah, anyway, look at that. Look how big that is. Looks like a few different builds there, doesn't it? Yeah, anyway, these were Denmark, and what it was is that we had been looking at this little video of this bridge in Denmark. But when we went, me and Mickey were doing that, lovely Mickey, we couldn't find anything about this bridge we're going to see in a minute. We couldn't find anything about it, not even that it existed. Yet this video says it's Denmark, probably Copenhagen, but we couldn't find anything about a bridge that did that. I mean, this is the bridge. I mean, you know, if they had things like this, they were far more civilized than they're saying. They had lives just like you and me today. It would have just was then, and we're here today. Anyway, we'll put this video on, and me and Mickey were going to do this one together, another one, but we never got round to it, did we? Anyway, let's play the video. It's an amazing bridge in Denmark. Look at that. No safety there with the people over there. They seem to be right on the edge. Look at that though, isn't that amazing?
Here's something funny. I was trying to find a rotational Earth that was spinning this way, so I could put it in this icon in this turbo and make it a GIF. And I couldn't ever find it. Like, nobody has made it or anything. And then I got to thinking, well, shoot, man, there's got to be some kind of footage of this online or something, right? And the more I looked, the more I realized there was one thing in common with all the footage that we have out in space. And let me back up 1 minute. I used to like sports a lot. I used to like football a lot. I used to like wrestling. I used to like track. I used to do track. I used to wrestle. I used to play football. Not as a professional or in school, but at the boys' home I was in. And so I grew to love sports, and then my son was in football for a while, and he did really good. And one really normal thing across all the sports that you watch, they put cameras everywhere, so they have different angles, everything, because they know they're going to see stuff. Like, we're all there to watch stuff, so let's put cameras everywhere. Now, back to the space deal. If you're going to run an outfit for $5 million or $30 million or trillion or whatever million, gazillion, Google-illion, why don't you have cameras everywhere? Why don't you have a satellite over here taking a picture, and a satellite over here taking a picture, and a satellite over here taking a picture, and a satellite over here taking a picture? What I'm getting at is all the footage that I've seen lately, well, not lately, but within the last 4 years, is the picture of the Earth at the front, just like you see it in my icon, with America in the center. And it's spinning, like this. Now the funny thing about it spinning like that is if you keep spinning it like that, then this is counterclockwise when you fly over top of it. And then if you go over the bottom of it, well, counterclockwise, right? No, that's clockwise. So clockwise, counterclockwise, you have all the rotations of the Earth, right? All the rotations. And this is imagining that the Earth is stationary and we're in a space shuttle or a satellite flying around the top and the bottom. So we're flying around the top, and you see a different direction. You see counterclockwise. We fly around the bottom, we see clockwise. Do you see it? How come all the footage that we have out in space is from this vantage point right here, not any of this? And how come it's always with America in the central? I don't think we ever have been out in space. And I don't know what the hell they're doing with all that money and all that machinery. I guess making movies.
The Roman Catholic Church is hoarding so much knowledge that it's unutterable what they're hoarding in that 5-mile underground cavern that they've got there. They even have bodies, dead bodies of beings down there too. And it's really a travesty what's happened with the information and the knowledge, how it's being hoarded and hidden away from mankind. So much information is down there, it's mind-boggling. The Library of Alexandria in Egypt that supposedly burned down, it did burn, but that was just a distraction. It was a book heist. And where do you think those books are now? They're in the Vatican.
Well, there's a bit of food for thought there in those videos. And you see, people are making those videos. And when YouTube have on my channel that I am harmful to the people, they haven't realised that a lot of people have woken up. So you're just going to cut us out, but we've woken up. We can't help it. We now see things. But anyway, this is a nice little article here, which I think I've just slowed it down so you can look at it, and can make things quite a travesty, really, doesn't it, if you believe that. Yeah. Hopefully you read all the words there. And there's just a few more pictures to go towards the end. I suppose for a little bit I probably won't really stop mentioning Mickey one way or another. It's been a week since he's gone. They said on Friday that he was being taken to the hospital for the coroner to look at him, and I haven't heard anything since. I really hope he doesn't have to have anything done and they put natural causes, but I don't know anything yet. I still love Mickey so much. Look at the size of that bell. It's just cruelty to have broken us up or not given us much more time together. But you can't go back, can you? And you can't change anything. I'm still quite struggling. I know he's gone, but I struggle with why? Why now? Why not? How can his mission on Earth be over? He was loving me. He had to love me for another 20 years. No more messages on Facebook. You know, on the messenger side. Always messaged me every day with songs and how much he loved me. I never felt alone with Mickey. Yes, anyway, just going through a few pictures, you know, when I see them, but this was the other day, my daughter with Floss. Floss is so spoilt. Do you see that? She is a spoilt little puddy, and she's actually behind me right now, so I can hardly sit on the chair. And we only got one of Mickey's cats the other day, and she's a bit bewildered still. She's in and she comes and says hello every now and again, but she wants to go out and I can't let her out. And Floss is so interested in her. Oh, I took that picture the other day. That's that little silver thing there with the man. I think he's playing golf or something. That's Mickey's as well. And look at his little face. He was always such a happy little chappy. For me, he was. That picture is kind of like he was as an adult. And Terry, his friend, sent me this one. That was like, I don't know why I'm not smiling, because I had a nice time there. We were out in the pub. We went there for New Year's Eve. And Mickey was so happy. He was silly. Yeah. He's my little guardian, isn't he? My little angel. Anyway, thanks for watching, and what's your thoughts?